So I started blogging all about my crafts a year ago. And if someone back then had told me about all the incredible things that would have happened by the end of this first year, I would never have believed it. Okay guys, here we go. In this video, I'm going to show you how to... Some of you have been there with me since the beginning and have seen all these amazing things happen, and others of you are new here. Today, I just want to have a chat and just talk to you about all the incredible things that have happened in my first year as a blogger and YouTuber. So I've always had an interest in crafting. As I've told you guys before, it basically all got triggered when one year I wanted to wrap my Eid gifts and just make them really beautiful, and I kind of fell down this rabbit hole of like looking at beautiful wrapping papers and, you know, the Japanese origami style for wrapping. And yeah, since then, kind of over the years, I've just sort of gotten more and more into it. Like I've gone from gift wrapping to like making nice cards, to learning all about embossing powders. And then it all sort of culminated last year when I acquired the Cricut Maker. So I actually got that as a gift for my birthday from my family who know me very well. I mean, I was scared of it to begin with. I didn't really touch it. But then I kind of got over that hump and just completely fell head over heels with it. And then after that, I just thought, well, you know, I really love doing this and I would love to share it with people and get to meet people who also have the same hobby as me. Because, you know, my husband can only put up with conversations about cards that I've made for so long. So I started vlogging, and at the beginning, you know, I loved the experience. I loved everything I was learning about photography and, you know, video production, about YouTube, about Instagram, and also just this wonderful community that I was starting to become a little bit a part of.
The gang's all here.
By sharing my crafts and meeting other crafters, you know, in Facebook groups and through DMs on Instagram. And yeah, so like slowly, you know, I just sort of started sharing more and more of my craft and the kind of designs that I like to do. If you've seen my Instagram page, you know that I kind of generally go for an aesthetic, which is like, I like elegant things. I like things that have got a touch of glamour at the same time. So like there's always a little bit of sparkle involved. I got like a really nice response to that, which is, you know, so heartwarming. And yeah, I guess if I had a goal at that time, aside from just, you know, being able to share something that I love and meet more like-minded people, it was that like an absolute dream would have been. So I'm in the UK. We have a company here called Hobbycraft who are like our main craft shop. So if you're in the US, it's kind of like the equivalent of, I guess, Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I would have just lost it if I had any opportunity to work with Hobbycraft as a company. And then the other one obviously is Cricut. Having the Cricut Maker was what really unleashed my creativity. Yeah, because I guess I always had ideas, but then with this machine I was really able to kind of like come up with things, and then I had to learn all these skills about making designs, you know, on the computer and then putting them into Cricut Design Space and then turning that into like a physical thing. All of that, you know, I would never have done if I didn't have access to this like home digital cutting machine. You know, I just assumed they were far-fetched dreams and, you know, it won't happen, I'm too small, I'm not relevant enough, my content isn't interesting enough, I don't know. I never expected it, I just didn't have that confidence in myself. But then, after I'd been doing this for, let's say, 6 or 7 months, within the space of like a couple of weeks of each other, I had both of those brands reached out to me. So I got an email from Hobbycraft asking if I wanted to do a story takeover. They were doing like a campaign all about personalizing things with your Cricut machines, and they reached out to me, and I cannot tell you how crazy that day was that something like that happened to me. So of course I jumped at that opportunity, and I had a really wonderful time putting content together for that. On the day that the content went out on the Hobbycraft stories, like I was just buzzing all day. That was such an incredible experience. I also got messaged by Cricut, like the UK arm of Cricut, asking if I wanted to apply for a particular opportunity that was coming up for them. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, tell me about it, I'll have a think, you know, yeah. Really being like, oh my God, what is it? Please, can you take me? I mean, I don't care what it is, I want to do it, please. And it turned out they were launching something called the Cricut Crew. And what that was going to be is, you know, people that they'd found from within their community who know how to use the machine and would be willing to host like, online workshops. I was just like, this could not be more of a perfect fit. I love my Cricut machine. I'm also a YouTuber, so it's kind of like combining those two passions, then also getting paid at the same time. Like, it was just, yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was such a blessing to be invited. So of course I put my like best foot forward, applied, you know, really tried to, you know, give a convincing argument for why I should be a good Cricut Crew member. And yeah, honestly, when I got the email to say that I had been chosen, I was so grateful. It was just incredible. And so I've been a member of the Cricut Crew now for 4 months. Yeah. And in that time, I'm teaching about 2 workshops a month. It's just been so nice. You know, you get to meet other people who are at the start of their Cricut journeys and help them to get over that initial fear, which I experienced myself and had to kind of drag myself through, and didn't really have access to something like this to help me. So I'm so happy that, you know, it's all kind of come back to the reason why I started in the first place, that I'm getting to share what I love and I'm getting to meet crafters and I'm getting to help people. So it's incredible. The other amazing perk that has come with this job is that I get like deliveries of freebies. I had an exceptionally exciting delivery just yesterday, and I want to share it with you guys, because if you're here, you're a crafter, I'm also a crafter, and this makes me so excited. So you guys, I'm sure, will absolutely love to see it, and so let's just unbox this thing together. Should we start with the smallest first, maybe? I genuinely cannot believe that I am getting free stuff in the post. You know how people talk about do a job you love and you never work a day again in your life? Like, I just thought that's something people say and it's actually never true, but oh, how sweet is this? Can you read that? Hi Arabia, happy foiling, because it is the Cricut Joy foiling tool. They have now introduced the foil tool for the Cricut Joy. I'm really excited to try this. I was so excited when they brought it out for like the Maker and the Explore, and I've used it loads because, like I said, I like to have a little bit of sparkle in my designs. So yes, look at that. Let's do this one next. Ugh. You may have already seen the label on the box, spoiler alert. So have you guys heard about the new machines? Obviously Cricut already sell the Cricut Maker and the Explore Air 2, I think is the most latest model. I have the Maker. They, I think just last week, announced the Maker 3 and the Explore 3. They look so cool. Actually, as Cricut Crew members, we were given the option, like, which one would you like to have? So I thought, you know, I've got the Maker, and the new Maker kind of does the same thing, just faster, so it'd be nice to kind of see an Explore machine and see how they work. Look, guys! Ah! I will do a proper unboxing video and kind of first impressions, easy projects for this. So I'm not gonna open the box because we know what's in here, but I cannot believe that I have this machine! Ah, it's so crazy. Like, who would have thought that just kind of like, you know, sharing something that I love doing anyway has resulted in me getting to work with this company whose products I love, and for them to then, as part of that job, send me the things that I love. It's just crazy. Guys, wow. Honestly, I'm so thankful every day for these opportunities. I'm never gonna take this for granted. It's just unbelievable. Right, let's see what's in the mammoth box. I'm really hoping this has got supplies in it to use with the Explore. Let's find out. Okay, are you ready? I'll do it like a lucky dip. Let me close my eyes and bring things out one at a time. Yes! This is the Smart sticker paper. This is a roll of transfer tape. It is 6 meters in length. A roll of Smart vinyl. Smart iron-on in glitter gold. These guys know me really well. They know the colors and the styles that I like. More Smart vinyl. This is removable white. Ooh, this is such a lovely silvery color. Permanent glossy satin. This is some patterned HTV iron-on vinyl. Oh, cool! So they have 20-foot rolls for the Cricut Joy as well now, so I've got a pack of that. More patterned iron-on vinyls. I don't have a lot of patterned iron-ons already, so this is quite cool to get some of them to test out. Lastly, some Sport Flex iron-on. Look at this haul, guys! I don't know what to say. I just can't believe that I get to have this stuff when I get to play with it. So yeah, that's what's happened in my first year of blogging, and I'm so excited to see where things go next. I mean, I'm having the time of my life doing this. I genuinely love crafting, I love creating things, I love designing projects, I love making tutorial videos, I love learning all the stuff about how to take videos and how to do photography, and I'm loving all the people that I get to meet and the new friends that I have. So yeah, I mean, if you're at all considering starting something similar, I totally recommend it. It's hard work, of course, there's lots to learn, but it's so rewarding. As I mentioned, I'm a Cricut Crew member, so if you are a beginner and you're struggling with your Cricut machine, we do all sorts of classes. We do, you know, just design space introductions for your make or explore machines, or even the Cricut Joy. There's also workshops for infusible ink and for iron-on. If you feel like you need a bit of a hand from me or one of the other Cricut Crew members, then yeah, just head over to the Cricut UK blog. I'll put a link in the description below for you, and just book onto one of our classes. There are loads of times, like we do, you know, weekend slots, and we do weekday and evening and daytime, so there should be something to suit you, and it's all done over Zoom, so you know you can join from pretty much anywhere if the timing works for you. I'd love to meet some of you guys in one of my workshops, but you know, until the next video, guys, happy crafting!